Hello everybody, welcome to another video from the Unit English channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about a very important topic and a very important problem. I'm going to solve this problem forever, once and for all. In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to speak English like a pro, not like just a regular person. In today's video, I'll teach you how to master advanced speaking skills, elevate your everyday English, and sound more professional and natural. As a result, you'll be able to speak English like a professional, like a native, not like just like a regular person. Let's dive in, everybody. The first and a very important point is that if you would like to speak like a native or like a professional speaker, it is better to use advanced connectors. So in this chart, we've got three actually sections: basic, professional, expert. See, using basic connectors are okay, but if you'd like to speak like a professional and expert, it is better to use them instead. For example, instead of saying but, you can say however, or you can say nevertheless if you'd like to speak more like an expert. It is okay to say also, but if you'd like to sound more professional and expert, it is better to say moreover or furthermore. It is okay to say so, but if you would like to sound more like a professional or expert, it is better to use these words instead. For example, consequently or as a result. So see, using advanced connectors will help you sound more like a professional English speaker. Next one is the replacement of common phrases. It is okay to use basic expressions, but if you'd like to sound more like a professional, it is better to use these advanced alternatives instead. For instance, instead of saying very tired, you say exhausted. See, look at this example. I am very tired. But a professional person will say, I am exhausted. Which one sounds more professional? Definitely the second one. Or instead of saying really happy, you say delighted. Don't say I am really happy. Say I am delighted. Or instead of saying a lot of work, it is better to use this professional alternative. Say a heavy workload. Don't say I have a lot of work today. You can say I have a heavy workload today. And very interesting, instead of using this basic expression that everybody else is using this, try to sound more like a professional and say fascinating. Next one that matters the most in speaking is the pauses and the intonation you make in your speaking. Learn to create strategic pauses, everybody. Create emphasis. It is very important to create emphasis when you speak. And the next one is to give the listeners time to process. Most of the time, the speakers are speaking in a very fast pace. They speak quickly. When you speak quickly, you're actually not giving enough time for your audience and your listener to process what you say. So it is better to speak in a natural pace so that your listeners have enough time to process what you say. The next one is voice modulation. See, raise the pitch of your sound for questions and lower your voice for importance. Whenever you want to mention a very important point or a main idea, it is better to lower your voice and speak louder and higher and stronger than the other parts. Next one, speech rhythm. It is very important to vary your pace and try not to speak in a very regular rhythm of sound. Instead, so you can raise your voice and lower your voice. You can vary your pace. Sometimes you need to speak faster, sometimes you need to speak in a regular pace, and sometimes you need to speak in a slower pace. If you speak in a regular pace all the time, and if you do not bring any changes to your speaking speed, your audiences will feel sleepy. And the next one, slow down for key points. That's also very important, everybody. So most people believe that if they speak quickly, it shows that their speaking is completely okay and they are very professional in speaking. But that is not the case, and that is completely wrong, everybody. A professional speaker knows how to speak and when to speak quickly and when to speak in a lower pace. So slow down for key points, and whenever you want to mention a very important point, it is better to slow down your voice. upgrade your vocabulary, learning a lot of words and knowing a lot of advanced and expert level vocabularies will help you a lot in speaking and sounding more like a professional. For example, instead of saying good or bad, which are very basic words, you can say exceptional or inadequate. Or even if you would like to sound more like an expert in English, it is better to say exemplary or detrimental. These two words are more like an expert level. And this one, everybody, most of the time people usually forget this part of improving. Practice makes perfect. See, if you want to be a professional English speaker, you have to practice it daily and make practicing your daily habit. You don't need to study or practice your speaking for 3 to 5 hours every day. No, that is not correct. You just need 5 to 15 minutes of speaking practice every day. And then while you speak, you should record your voice on your cell phone or on your computer. After you do that, you need to listen to your recording and analyze your speaking. Listen for the weak points. For example, after you record yourself, listen to your recordings and listen for the weak points. For example, you say, okay, I made a mistake in pronouncing this word, and I make a lot of gaps, and I usually speak in a regular pace. Now, note the areas for improvement. This time, refine those weaknesses. Record yourself again, speak on the same topic, and implement feedback. Okay, which was your weakness and where did you make mistakes? Try not to make them in this recording, and seek advanced examples, everyone. Try not to always use very simple and basic sentences and examples. Try to use some advanced examples and sentences. It's okay, because practice makes perfect. And learn from authentic sources. If you would like to speak English like a native speaker, it is better to seek for authentic sources like the BBC, like the TikToks, and many other sources that are available online. Immerse yourself in natural English and notice the rhythm and the vocabulary choices when native speakers are speaking. Thank you so much, everybody. This is the end of today's video. Continue your learning journey. Like this video, support our content creation, share this video with your friends and help others improve their English as well. Subscribe to Unit channel and never miss our new language tips and lessons. We upload new language tips and lessons every day. So subscribe and hit the bell icon so that whenever we upload a video, you'll be notified that a video is uploaded. Thank you so much, everybody. Until next time, bye-bye.